morning, children. Children, we are going to the very first lesson, heading measurement. I want you to read the objectives by yourself at home. Got it, children? I want you to read the objectives first. It is your task. So, in the first class, I am going fundamental and derived quantities and their units. It is very important. So in the previous classes, you might have studied about the fundamental and derived quantities. But as you are studying 9th standard, it is very important to study about the units of the fundamental and derived quantities. Okay. Children, what is measurement? You know about measurement. Measurement plays important role in our daily life. We are measuring everything. We are measuring milk. We are measuring a cup of water. Your mother may ask, how much water did you drink? I drank a cup of water. Ma'am, my pencil is very short. That is a kind of measurement. Okay. So measurement is very important to lead a life very systematically. So all the physical quantities in our life are should be measured to get accurate. Okay, so what is physical quantities first? All the things around us are said to be the physical quantities. We are measuring that physical quantities in some methods without knowing something. Yes, so in this lesson you are going to learn about the fundamental and derived quantities. So the physical quantities is a quantity that can be measured. Do you understand what is the meaning of physical quantity? That can be measured. So this physical quantities is classified as fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Okay, children? What is the meaning of physical quantities? That can be measured. The things which can be measured is said to be physical quantities. There are two quantities in measuring. What are they? Fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Quantities which cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantities are called fundamental quantities. Do you understand, children? Quantities which can be measured only by that measurement, then it is said to be the fundamental quantities. Example given: length, mass, time, temperature, etc. Okay. Now come to the derived quantities. Quantities which can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantities are called derived quantities. Okay, children? What are derived quantities, ma'am? Quantities which can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantities. Just before we studied the fundamental quantities, no? Length, mass, time, temperature, etc. When we are expressing these fundamental quantities for other quantities, then it is said to be derived quantities. Example, area, volume, density. How do you measure the area of a square? Area into area. That is length into length. So this area is measured using a fundamental quantity called length. So area is said to be derived quantity. Okay, children. Now we are coming to the next important heading, units. What is unit, children? That is the standard quantity with which the unknown quantities are compared. Okay, so we are measuring length. The length of your pencil may be 3. That 3 has to be set as 3 centimeter or 3 meter, like that. So comparing. So a standard quantity with which the unknown quantities are compared to be said to be unit. Children, one example is given, feet. Feet is the unit for measuring length. Suppose 10 feet means what? That feet is already predetermined. Meaning of predetermined means முதல்லயே அது தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிருக்கு ஒரு feetனா இவ்வளவுதான். Okay, so 10 feet means 10 times the definite predetermined length. Okay, children. So here the unit feet is given for length. But nowadays we are not using feet, but our forefathers used a unit called feet for measuring length. Okay. Children, in table 1.1, unit system of earlier times given. This you studied in lower classes, CGS system, FPS system and MKS system. CGS means centimeter, gram, second. Length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram, time measured in second. So it is said to be CGS system. Next is FPS system. F means foot, pound, second. FPS system. MKS system. Meter, kilogram, second. Okay. So these systems are earlier time system. After the World War, children, there is a need for worldwide system of measurement. Okay, after the Second World War, Earth become globally one. So we need worldwide system. So the SI system or international system of units developed. Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to study about the unit. Very first I mention you units. So international system of units is mentioned in this lesson. Okay, so table 1.2 fundamental quantities units given and table 1.3 derived quantities units given. Today homework, you should write table 1.2 and table 1.3 in your science notebook. Got it, children? Shall we read table 1.2? Fundamental quantities and their units are given. 1. Length measured in meter. That symbol is m. Mass kilogram. Symbol is kg. Time measured in second. Symbol is S. Temperature measured in Kelvin. Symbol is capital K. Electric current unit is ampere measured in capital A. Then luminous intensity, candela, that is the symbol of CD. Then amount of substance, the unit is mole, symbol MOL in small letters. Okay, children, I want you to read this fundamental quantities and their units at least 2 times. Now come to the derived quantities and their units. Children, derived quantities and their units. What are the quantities given? Area, volume, density, velocity, momentum, acceleration, force, pressure, energy and surface tension. Okay, you will learn all these quantities in all the physics lessons. Today I am going to read about only the 5 physical quantities. Area, volume, density, velocity and momentum. So area is always expressed as length into breadth. The unit is m squared. Volume, that is again area into height. What is area? Length into breadth. Yes, area is length into breadth. So here length into breadth into height. So the unit is m cube, meter to the power 3. Then density. The density is measured as mass per volume. So mass is measured in kilograms. The unit of volume is, we already studied, meter cube. So kg per meter cube. The unit here written as kg meter to the power minus 3. Understood? Then velocity is nothing but displacement by time. Displacement is mass and time is measured in seconds. So meter per second or meter second to the power minus 1. Then momentum is nothing but mass into velocity. So mass into displacement by time. So the time kilogram into m into second to the power minus 1. kg m second to the power minus 1. I read only 5 units. I want you to read all the units by yourself because this unit and physical quantities are expressed in future lessons. Okay. Then we know that length is measured in meter. How that meter is defined? So length is nothing but it is the distance between 2 points. Okay. The SI unit of length is meter. We already studied. So 1 meter is the distance traveled by a light through vacuum. That is very important, children. Through vacuum means without air. In 1 by 29 crores 97 lakhs 92,458 seconds. Children, listen. A second is subdivided into this much time. Can you believe, children? You think of 1 meter is supposed to be a length of your one arm. Okay, உன்னோட ஒரு கை நீளம் தான் ஒரு மீட்டர் இருக்கும். So the meter எப்படி specific பண்ணிருக்காங்க பாருங்க. 1 meter is the distance traveled by light through vacuum in 1 by so and so second. Understood? So 1 meter சும்மா அவங்க எடுத்து போடல. They measured as a distance traveled by light through vacuum in 1 by 29 crores 97 lakhs 92,458 seconds. As you are studying 9th standard, we are going to learn about very long distances. Children, so in length, you are studying about large distance. So large distance means what? The distance between the space, the distance from the sun. Okay. 3 units given: astronomical unit, light year, parsec. What are the 3 larger units given, ma? Astronomical unit, light year, parsec. What is astronomical unit? Astronomical unit is represented as AU. It is the mean distance of the center of the sun from the center of the earth. Mean means average. It is only calculative. We can't go to the sun. The sun is a hot burning gases. We should not go nearby it. It is one the assumption. Okay. So the distance, mean distance between the center of the sun from the center of the earth, that is mentioned as 1 astronomical unit. That is 1 astronomical unit is equal to 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. Please read the value of 1 astronomical unit by yourself. 1 astronomical unit equal to 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. Okay. Now we are going to the term light year. It is the distance traveled by a light in 1 year. Children, please think it is the distance traveled by a light in 1 year. Not 1 hour or 1 day, 1 year in vacuum, and is equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. Please read again, children. The calculation is given in 7th standard book. If you want, you can refer it there. Okay, the 1 light year is nothing but it is the distance traveled by light in 1 year in vacuum and is equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. Come to the next unit, parsec. Parsec is the unit of distance used to measure astronomical object outside the solar system. So which is the larger unit to measure the length? Okay children, this is used for mainly astronomical object, which means the object which are in the space. Okay, so this parsec is the unit to measure the astronomical object outside the solar system. So the object or satellite, meteoroids, asteroids which are present in the solar system is measured by the unit called parsec. Okay. So 1 parsec is nothing but 3.26 light year. Okay, we already know the light year value, no children? Light year value is 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. So 1 parsec is 3.26 light year. So today in the session, I finished off some fundamental quantities and their unit and derived quantities and their unit, and we also studied the larger distances unit, mainly astronomical unit, light year and parsec. Thank you children.